Hey, true believers, England Teen here, and this is Comic Book Jeopardy. I got to tell you, not a big view getter, but I have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun putting the boards together and just basically seeing who of you basically reads Copper Age comics. Because let's face it, I'm not doing a lot of modern day questions here, right? So anyway, we're going to just get right on into it. Today's players, we have Professor Pixel. All right, and fresh out of prison, we have Trusty Sidekick.
Hey, we don't talk about that. Okay.
And the man who put him in prison, we have LK. And
hey, I'm not a snitch.
And helping me to judge is the vile black cat and the
What
real
up, people?
Dr. Venkman. This is Comic Book Jeopardy. It is literally just Jeopardy for the comic book geeks. And we go over all sorts of pop culture. So it's not just that. If you want to play, let me know in a Twitter DM. Just send a DM on over to me saying, hey, I want to play. All we ask is you have a decent mic so people can hear you. That's it. That's the entire requirement. Oh, and maybe if you have the ability to speak so we can actually hear you. Because if you're just going, I have no idea what you're saying. So, yeah, that would not quite work.
Purple marks, you're not allowed to play.
Exactly. Yes, because that horn would get very, very, very irritating.
So
Alrighty.
question before we begin.
Yeah.
Are we invoking the Maranya Valkonen rule?
It has to be that way. Yes.
Everyone.
We have to wait until the question is complete before answering. Shout out your number. Professor Pixel 1, Trusty Sidekick is 2, LK is 3. And what else? What else?
To be fair, though, this rule should have been played by you when you played for Pixel that one night.
Yeah, I should have, but it wasn't. Yeah, the way it goes. Okay, so here's the first board, and the categories are Schoolhouse Rock. I told you Trusty was going to have a little bit of a leg up on one of these categories. Then we have Thor, all questions, of course, pertaining to the God of Thunder. The Justice League roll call. I'll describe the Justice League member. You tell me who it is. Iconic lines. I give the line, you give the person.
You want to move the people around so they're in order?
And then we have Carol Danvers. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a whole category dedicated to your favorite character. Alrighty, let me get this thing back up here. And
Hey, she's a great character. It's not her fault she's been written horribly for
that. Hey, I've said many, many, many times there is no such thing as a bad character, only bad writers. Professor Pixel, you have control of the board. Where are we going to go?
Let's go Justice League roll call for 100.
Alrighty. Justice League power couple, but only one officially has superpowers.
3.
Alrighty, LK.
Who is? Oh shit. Oh god. Not elastic. Elongated Man and. Oh shit. Oh gee. Crap.
And alrighty. Okay, Trusty Sidekick.
Who are Ralph and Sue Dibney?
Alrighty. Let me take off from Team 3, and then we will take off from Team 2, giving Professor Pixel
Go Pix.
a chance. Power couple in the Justice League that only one has officially has superpowers.
He's in the lead.
Oh,
Let's stop
I
right now.
was answering the same thing, Ralph.
Alrighty. What's the problem with Ralph and Sue Dibney being a Justice League power couple?
Sue is
Sue
not in the
Dibney
Justice
is
League.
not in the Justice League. However,
Can
Evil
I
Black
try
Cat,
it?
who is?
Green Arrow and Black
And
Canary.
Black Canary, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Okay.
Well, this has got.
Listen, we just read Justice League Europe, okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Everybody in the comments. By the way, if you can, players, please turn off the comments. Put it on private chat.
Yes.
I did think it's funny
That way
that
the comment section can answer, and yes, you are on the honor system.
I'll just say this real quickly. It's funny that Pixel is the one that asked, he picked that question, and he walked all the way with having 0 points and still in the lead.
Yeah, that's right. You're in the lead with 0.
I was smart that way in my youth.
Yeah.
Okay, Pixel, where are we going?
All right, we're going to go to 200. This works so well.
He has a flaming head and a split personality.
3.
Ooh.
I heard 3 first.
I heard
Okay.
you first.
Okay, I
agree.
heard 2 first as well. So we're going to go. Sorry there, LK. Trusty.
Who is Firestorm?
Alrighty. Who is Firestorm? Easy go. I'm not going to finish the other one because of innuendos. All righty.
Let's go Justice League for 3.
Malleable shapeshifter with no telepathic abilities.
3.
All righty, LK.
Who is Plastic Man?
That is correct. Because the elongated man doesn't shapeshift.
Pixel, you got to play, Mo. You had the lead.
Yeah.
Now you're not last.
Oh, what the hell? Let's go Carol Danvers for 100.
This fashionable Avenger helped Carol design her Warbird costume.
2.
3.
Oh,
Okay, I heard Trusty.
yeah.
Who is the Wasp?
All righty. Who is the Wasp?
She's the only fashion designer.
Iconic lines for 100.
I'm the best at what I do, and what I do is not very nice.
2.
1.
All righty, Trusty.
Who is Wolverine?
Just to give you guys, get you into the mood of the whole thing. First set in Uncanny X-Men number 162. All righty.
Iconic lines for 2.
I want you to remember, I am the one who beat you.
1.
All righty, Professor Pixel.
Who is Batman?
And he said it to Superman in Dark Knight Returns, issue number 4.
Who's Kevin Conroy?
Yeah.
Let's
Who is
go
the goddamn
iconic
Batman?
lines. 300.
Remember the 5th of November.
3.
2.
Okay, LK.
Who is V for Vendetta?
Or just a V.
I was going to say
Good job,
Dalton
good job.
screaming.
Finally, being an Alan Moore fan paid off. Carol Danvers for 200.
Carol worked as an officer in charge of this for the Army. Okay.
What is intelligence?
Oh, easy come, easy go.
Where it stops.
Dun 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 dun. What is security?
It ain't morale.
She was, yeah, she was in charge of security.
Yeah,
That explains. I thought she snuck them into the base all the time.
Alrighty, so it was LK, right?
Yep. Carol for 3.
The alien race called the Brood experimented on Carol, causing her to become this version of her.
2.
3.
Alrighty, Trusty.
What is binary?
What is likable?
Yeah, pretty much.
Now she's non-binary.
Hey.
Let's go Schoolhouse Rock for 100.
Alrighty, let's go kick these young people's asses. That's what he just said.
No, I don't.
This famous Schoolhouse Rock episode takes place in a train depot.
3.
2.
Okay.
What is conjunction junction?
All right. Good
What's
job.
your function?
Hooking up words.
Schoolhouse Rock for 200.
You can learn the first part of the Constitution in this episode, named after the first part of the Constitution.
2.
All right, Trusty.
What is the preamble?
See, we learned history in school, ladies and gentlemen. That's why the young people can't answer that one.
That's the way I still remember it.
I know, right? I don't say it. I sing it. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union. By the way,
2 things.
this entire category is
Yeah.
proving our childhood was better than yours.
Or you just train monkeys.
That's basically it, yes.
Thor for 100.
Though Thor first appeared in this issue of Journey into Mystery.
And the one he was in, that's what he appeared in.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, should we let... Okay, Professor, go on ahead.
I was supposed to say 1, but Journey into Mystery. What is Journey into Mystery 35? That's not right.
Sorry, dude.
Wow.
Number 83. There you go. Yep. All right, but you tried, and that's what's important.
Spider-Man 129 says Eric Breen.
Let's go Thor for 2.
Odin banished Thor to Earth to learn this.
Make waffles.
3.
Alrighty, LK.
What is humility?
I thought it was Esperanto.
Schoolhouse Rock for 300.
A daily double.
Oh boy.
Okay, so only LK, and you could bid between 1 and 600 points.
I'm going to take a chance that it's one of the Schoolhouse Rock episodes that I've seen and remember. So I'm going to go 600.
Oh, a true daily
All
double.
right.
Okay. This is the name of the rabbit in the number 7 multiplication rock.
You would have to pick one I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
What is double?
Okay, that is a no. Nobody else can get points from this. You're going to lose the points. But what would be the name of a rabbit in number 7? Trusty.
Lucky number 7.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Yes. What is lucky? I
Oh,
tried
well.
to put all the clues in the question itself.
Anything but what is lucky? Anything but okay.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Oh, well. Schoolhouse Rock for 400.
Okay, let's get those points back, I guess he's saying. She is a galaxy girl whose solar system is from a future world.
3.
All righty, LK.
What is Interplanetary Janet?
Planet Janet is a galaxy girl. Oh, you almost got your entire cachet back. So
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Schoolhouse Rock
see,
for
you
500.
thought I was going to get.
I
this
thought
category,
Trusty was
but-
going to kick ass, but yeah,
Mm.
LK took it from you.
Mhm.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
This is the law that Bill was waiting to become.
2.
3.
Okay, Trusty.
What is school bus must stop at a railroad crossing?
What is school buses have to stop at the train tracks?
Now
Same
see,
thing.
Yep.
I don't remember this. I'm just a bill
Yeah.
on Capitol Hill.
Well,
And
yeah,
I'm sitting
actually-
here on Capitol.
everybody
Hill.
knows the songs,
Well,
but
now I'm off to
they actually show what the law is supposed to become in the video. So
But you knew that,
Yeah.
okay, didn't you?
Oh yeah, no, I watched a ton of Schoolhouse Rock because I watched ABC Saturday mornings. All
I had the
time.
DVD. Did anybody have the DVD? They actually
No.
put
Not even
that
sure
out.
what this
Yeah,
is.
they put that out. In
We
2000.
don't need to know.
Look them up. They're awesome.
We have the
Schoolhouse Rock is
VHS.
They're on Disney Plus too. So
Schoolhouse Rock must be what the boomers watched on Cartoon Network in the 70s. Yeah.
That was before Cartoon Network, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
No.
Alrighty, LK, you've got control of the. Oh no, Trusty.
No,
you've got
Trusty
control
does.
of the board.
Let's go Justice League roll call for 400.
Offensive Hispanic stereotype and a rainbow color T-shirt.
3.
Alrighty, LK.
What is Vibe or who is Vibe?
Who is Vibe?
The greatest
a
character
t-shirt?
ever.
Now, I before we
He's in
move
the
forward,
Flash.
I need to make sure that Professor Pixel.
yes,
mic-
I'm
mic is
here.
working.
I'm here.
Okay, there we go. Alrighty, I want to be fair.
He actually wore that shirt on the Flash.
Yeah. Well, more
Yeah.
importantly, I'll say I only know that because you guys have talked about him so much.
I didn't remember the rainbow. So.
Alrighty, so where are we going, LK?
Carol for 4.
As binary, Carol was a temporary member of this group.
2.
3.
Alrighty, Trusty.
Who are the Starjammers?
Who are the Starjammers? There you go.
Let's finish out Carol Danvers.
Carol shared this flaw with Iron Man.
3.
2.
1.
Okay, LK.
What is alcoholism?
What is alcoholism?
I
Being
thought it was-
written badly.
I thought it was sex addiction.
That's the entire Marvel line right now. is being written badly.
I was
Okay.
She shared alcoholism, and then they all shared being written badly for the past 20 years.
Not 20. Brian Wood's run wasn't that.
I'm looking towards the
that long
future.
ago.
The next 10 years is gonna be bad.
Yeah,
Okie
yeah,
dokie.
you got a good point. Let's go Justice League roll call for 500.
Manitou Raven was an Indian character from the Obsidian Age story who played as a stand-in for this Super Friends character.
2.
Trusty sidekick.
Who is Apache Chief?
Oh, no, Chuck. He actually yells those words in the comic book as well. So, yes. Who is Apache Chief? There you go.
Iconic lines for 4.
Don't kill if you can wound. Don't wound if you can subdue. Don't subdue if you can pacify. And don't raise your hand at all until you've extended it. I could tell by the blank faces.
I'll take it if they can't.
I was gonna guess Richie Rich, but
idea,
no.
but no risk in it.
Okay, Evil Black Cat, you want to take a guess?
Who is Wonder Woman?
Well, at least one of us reads comic books around here.
Oh,
Yes.
I was
who
thinking
is
more
Wonder
like
Woman?
a Shang-Chi or something.
Or hot stuff.
No, definitely not Shang-Chi.
Alrighty, okay. You still have control.
No, Trusty does.
Okay,
Oh,
Trusty, you still have control.
Let's finish out iconic lines.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have eaten well. Your feast is nearly over. From this moment on, none of you are safe.
1.
Said with freaking authority. You better get this right the way you said that.
Who is the Batman?
Who is?
Oh, yes, from year one.
It is the opening. As a matter of fact, I have adjusted this. Ladies and gentlemen, you have eaten well off of the back of Gotham City. It says yes, so I took out the Gotham City part because I figured that would be very telling. Okay, or Professor.
There's only one way to go. 300, Thor.
To stop Thor's relationship with Jane Foster, Odin arranged a marriage between Thor and this Asgardian warrior.
2.
1.
Trusty.
Who is Lady Sif?
In old age, you're faster than your younger self.
Thor for 4.
He's like Johnny Fever. He's getting drunk, and the drunker he gets.
That's it exactly.
It is how Thor flies.
2.
Okay, Trusty.
What is by having Mjolnir pull him along?
I don't know if I could count that, Trusty.
Well,
Okay.
is that a half answer?
That's a half answer, but I don't think I could. I mean, it's half. You're halfway
If
there.
you can explain the other half.
But this is not a thing where he pulls out Mjolnir and Mjolnir just carries him.
Oh,
1.
go ahead
Professor
and let somebody else
Pixel.
answer.
What is swinging his hammer, throwing it, and holding on to Mjolnir?
What is throwing his hammer and holding on? Yes, I mean that. Like I said, it was a half answer. I'm sorry.
That's
man.
okay. That's cool.
There you go. All righty,
He's
Professor.
like, I got the points to spare.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so you guys ready? Last question on the board, or answer on the board. Thor's first appearance appeared in August 1962, the same month as the issue introducing this iconic Marvel hero.
2.
All right, Trusty.
Who is Spider-Man?
He's like, screw it, I got the points back. Next question, I'm cool.
What the hell? Why not?
Yep, they were released in the same month. They are the same age. All righty, so in third place, we have Team 1, Professor Pixel, with 1,000 points. In second place, in second place, we have Team 3, which is LK, with 1,300. And in first, we have Trusty with 26. Alrighty, and that is that for that board. I dig making the Jeopardy boards, I got to tell you. They are a lot of fun. Alrighty.
We need to make one for you.
Sometimes that does happen. Alrighty, but unless I'm drunk, nobody can nobody can beat me. Because Paolo nor Eric's stepping up, so I don't know. I would love to actually to play the fossils at some point in time. Okay, let's see. Zach saying Mjolnir pulls them off.
You'll have to stop at the cemetery.
Yeah. Right. Phrasing. Okay, let's go to board number 2. Double Jeopardy. There's 2 Double Jeopardy board or questions up here. And the scores are doubles, so anything can happen. All righty. So I believe, Trusty, you had the board. The categories are fantasy comics. These are not exactly, they're not porn. They're the other kind of fantasy. The Game of Thrones style. Supporting players, which talks about supporting players, which is all about side characters. Looney Tunes, all about the Looney Tunes characters. Created by Len Wein. The man has created a bajillion characters, and we're going to have questions about him. And Movie Bombs, the bad superhero movies and comic book movies.
You want
Alrighty.
extra points?
Oh no.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's okay. We can start over.
Okay, team 1. Let's see. Team 2. And
Sad.
team 3.
I mean, Game of Thrones counts as both kinds of fantasy.
I was going to say, did
Keep
you
going on.
actually
Oh, there you
watch
go.
episode 1 of Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I know. What they call it, sex position. Alrighty, Trusty, you have control of the board.
Let's go supporting players for 2.
Oh, and yes, I will point out, Rhaegar is mentioning, thanks for spelling Looney Tunes. Too many people think the tunes part is spelled like cartoons. Supporting player for 2.
Yes.
This famous reporter was so famous of a side character, she married the title character.
3.
1.
Alrighty, okay.
Who is Lois Lane?
Alrighty.
And she had her own comic book that lasted longer than most modern comics do.
Mhm.
That is true. Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Multiple.
Okay.
Yep. Looney Tunes for 200.
I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. Who said
3.
that? Okay, I heard Trusty.
Who is Bugs Bunny?
And that's I guess that's how I did this. I forgot. I built these boards 2 weeks ago. So it's quotes. You tell me the character. Alrighty. Oh, did I give the there you go. All right.
Looney Tunes for 4.
My biscuits are burning.
3.
Oh.
I heard okay first.
I heard 3. That's all I heard.
Oh my gosh.
Go.
Okay. LK.
Who is Foghorn Leghorn?
2.
Trusty.
Oh,
Who is Yosemite Sam?
Who is Yosemite?
Who is
Sam?
Maranya?
That's my cookies is burning.
Alrighty.
Created by Len Wein for 200.
He first appeared as Alex Olson in House of Secrets number 92.
3.
Okay. LK.
Who is the Spectre?
Alrighty. Hey, Professor, you moved into second.
You know, House of Secrets is strong enough for a man, but is made for a woman.
That is true. Anybody else? You're going to kick your own asses. Alex Olson ended up becoming Alex Holden, and that is the Swamp Thing.
Did you know that Alex Danvers is gay?
Yes. Alrighty, so moving on.
Created by Len Wein for 4.
A daily double. Okay, so once again, only you can answer, Trusty, and you've got between 1 and 3,200.
200.
And it is 200. You're gonna bid. Only gonna go 200 on
Gonna
this.
be conservative. I'm not confident.
Let me see where.
I was going to say this. Is he going to read the question?
It's a psychic question. It's really hard.
Well, no, it's one of those you say you're. Don't worry, I'm not confident at all, and it just makes you wait a mind game.
Mhm.
It's
Okay.
Like, oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
First appearing in the miniseries Legend, she is almost as much a villain as the team she runs.
Who is Amanda Waller?
Alrighty, I guess you should have gone a
I
little
should
bit
have gone
higher.
big or gone home. Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Wow. So Len created Amanda Waller.
We also would have accepted the wall.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go fantasy comics for 2.
This Sumerian savage warships Steel.
Who?
Okay, trusty sidekick.
Who is Conan the Barbarian?
Alrighty.
He loves steel.
Fantasy comics for 4.
Wendy and Richard Peeney's epic adventure about a race of people fighting for their lives.
3.
2.
Me.
LK.
What is ElfQuest?
All right.
What is the book we need to have it more on the auction again?
I know, right? For a while, I had so many. I think everybody who wanted them got them.
Yeah.
Probably so. Looney Tunes for 6.
That kid is sharp as a bowling ball.
3.
I'm having a hard time not doing the imitation. Yeah. Okay. Who do you think there, LK?
Now, who is Foghorn Leghorn?
This time you are correct, sir.
Look at here. I say, look at here, boy.
Looney Tunes for 8.
Excuse me. I may be a craven little coward, but I'm a greedy craven little coward.
Oh, 3.
Alrighty, okay.
Who is Daffy Duck?
Who is Daffy Duck? Alrighty.
Looney Tunes for 1,000.
A wise this one. A wise storms, north wind blows, south wind blow, typhoon, hurricanes, earthquake, smog.
3.
Okay. I heard 3 first.
Give it to LK.
Never
Oh,
mind.
well, give it to
Oh,
him. He was going to get it anyway. He was going to get it.
Oh, yeah. It is Elmer from...
who was Engeltine?
Sorry,
Magic
guys.
Helmet.
I've got to be fair about it.
You put the points on mine. Take.
I put it on everybody's.
Oh,
Because the
okay.
why?
I revealed the answer. So
Yeah, but this is
well,
a tournament.
I think
The tournament does, yeah.
he was going to get
Yeah.
it anyway.
Now everyone has a 1,000-point lead on the rest.
okay, LK,
so far
where do
behind
we
everybody
go?
else. Let's go Movie Bombs for 200.
Precious Prince goes fights makeup company in the superhero movie. That should say goes and fights a makeup.
Oh,
company.
3.
Okay, LK.
What is Catwoman?
I know it isn't that movie.
Oh,
What is a movie I've never watched and will never watch?
Never mind.
Movie Bombs for 400.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles travel back in time in this chapter of their cinematic adventure.
Oh,
2.
All right, Trusty.
What is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3?
All righty.
that bombed? Oh, I wonder why.
Yeah, because it sucked.
I didn't
wasn't
like little
made-
Yoshi kid
Pixel,
there.
are you awake?
Yeah,
I'm
wasn't
awake.
It wasn't made
I
by
just
Michael
haven't
Bay.
seen either of those films. So.
All right.
It was Michael Bayville. That's why it should be much better.
Supporting players for 4.
There are many servants to superheroes, but only this one got his own TV show and comic book.
3.
Pixel.
Who is Alfred Pennyworth?
Who is also on the thumbnail?
Yep.
Let's go supporting players 600.
And Daily Double.
Oh,
All
okay.
righty. Your chance to this is your chance, man.
Uh-huh.
I remember you got this one right, so bid high.
I'm
You know,
going
just-
to.
I'll tell you what, and I have no bearing on this, but considering how much you've just sat there and tried to look pretty and haven't answered, I'd say go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do what I just earned 400.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All righty. Man, you're gonna kick your ass. You are gonna kick your ass after you find out what the question is or what the answer is here.
Go 1,000, bro.
They are comic books' most famous example of the girl next door versus bombshell debate.
Oh, who is Betty and Veronica?
I told you should have. All righty. Whoops. Let's go 28. All righty. Both of you ended up lowballing your daily doubles there. All righty. There you go. But then again, Trusty's old. He has an excuse for lowballing.
Well, he's drinking iced tea over there. He makes it look like he's drinking scotch, but we know he's drinking iced tea.
Okay, so
I got to be conservative. I don't have time for the market to play out.
there you
Let's-
go.
Let's go ahead and do supporting players 800.
All righty. This sword-wielding badass proved to be an essential fighter in Rick's war with the undead.
2.
Come on.
Trusty sidekick.
Who is Michonne?
All righty.
Let's go ahead and close out the category.
This supporting female left a job in New York law office to be an actress with stunt performer Johnny Blaze. Dun, 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 dun. Professor, you look like you want to answer this. What is your guess that you're afraid to say?
I'm not completely familiar. I know that she takes a dark turn in her life, but it doesn't
Yes, she
have
does.
anything to do with.
What is her name?
Is it Karen Page? Dear God!
Trust your instincts, Padawan. Come on, man.
I was
You
just
were
gonna say,
sitting there with the answer, and yes, Karen Page left a law office in New York. I'm not going to say left freaking Murdoch and what's his name?
Nelson.
Mhm.
she
Nelson.
wanted to be an actress, and then that's when she
That's
got
when she got
high.
on heroin, ended up
Yeah.
in Mexico.
Yep,
And yeah,
and then-
there you go. All righty. Trust your instinct, man. You know the answers. You know the answers.
Roxanne
go.
Simpson. I was thinking that too.
I still
Alrighty.
have control, right?
Trustee.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's go fantasy comics for 6.
This dramedy series featured a cow racing grandma and stupid rat creatures.
2.
All righty, Trusty.
What is Bone?
It is a comic book series that everybody should have read and or should read.
This is one of those series that I discovered but back when Comic Buyer's Guide was coming out, when it was a weekly newspaper. You know, I that publication turned me on to so many great books.
Yeah.
I miss it.
They at least like Wizard would really, until it became famous, would only focus on Marvel, DC, and Image until Valiant, of course. But the Comics Buyer's Guide would let you in on the independents a lot better.
No, see, it's funny. I didn't find Bone until Wizard.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
After it became famous.
I didn't find Bone until about last year.
Oh, I found Bone when I was about, 4 or 5, but I didn't know what it was. So, anywho, Trusty.
The first time I found Bone, I was scared, but my mom and dad assured me it was a natural part of growing up.
Exactly. Yes.
I remember that fondly.
Fondly? Okay.
That was only a
Fantasy,
couple days ago. Yeah.
fantasy comics for 8.
Finally. Okay. So,
We're still thinking Aquaman. here.
sometimes, kids, the delayed laughter is funniest. All right, 800. In the 1980s, DC Comics acquired rights to make comics based on this popular role-playing game.
2.
3.
1.
Trusty.
What is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons?
All righty. What is Dungeons and Dragons, or Advanced if you want to be a nerd?
Yeah. Let's finish the column.
Okay, 1000 Fantasy Comics. Put Magic and World War I together and name it after a 1970s hard rock band, and you get this fantasy comic book.
2.
All righty, Trusty.
What is Aerosmith?
There you go.
That was a great book. What was that? I know it had like Carlos Pacheco art, but I think it was it Kurt Busiek?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know it was named after
Kurt
us.
Busiek, and actually they
Yeah.
just came out with they just started volume 2.
Yep.
Did they really?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think issue 2 came out either this week or next week.
Next
Oh,
one.
and Fables
Yeah,
is going
I
to
just
continue
got-
in May.
I just got issue number 1 in my DCBS package yesterday.
Oh, sweet.
All righty. Trusty.
Created by Len Wein for 6.
This former ally of Batman proved to be the greatest thief in Gotham, walking away with most of Bruce Wayne's fortune.
2.
All righty, Trusty.
Who is Lucius Fox? Luscious Fox? Okay. Created
Yeah,
by
I did. I was wondering if anybody was going to notice that.
Maybe not when Morgan Freeman was playing it. But
right.
Created by Len Wein for 8.
Okay. One aspect of his character most modern Marvel writers forget is his stench of sulfur when he uses his power.
3.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I
I
heard
heard 2 first.
LK.
Did you guys both say 3?
No, I said
No.
I heard 3 twice. That's why that's the same time.
Then go for 3.
Okay.
Who is Nightcrawler?
All right.
Good old Kurt Wagner. Movie bombs for 6.
This sequel to a 1980s cult hit stars Heather Locklear as the love interest.
3.
All righty. Okay.
What is Swamp Thing?
Okay.
Hockey Avenger. Just kidding.
Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody want to see where LK made his mistake?
What,
This sequel.
Return of Swamp Thing?
Oh
God.
Oh.
He mentioned the first one, not the second one. There you go. All righty, where are we going?
Movie bombs for 8.
The only MCU movie to be considered a financial failure.
3.
All righty, LK.
What is the Eternals?
What is the Eternals?
Oh,
Everything after Captain America.
Yeah, I was very tempted to say Captain Marvel at first, but no, I was like,
no, she was definitely not.
Movie bombs for 1,000.
This movie about a lonely, neurotic, middle-aged man reuniting with his estranged wife and teenage daughter starred Woody Harrelson, and no one knows it's existed, even though it was based on a graphic novel. I actually saw it. It is a movie. It's actually a good movie. It's based on
Natural Born Killers.
Nope. It's a. It's called Wilson. Is from 2017.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Okay.
I know, right?
Okay, kids, you ready? Pixel?
Yep.
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
This mutant took on the Fantastic Four in his first appearance, where he teamed up with himself and a few more of himself as well.
3.
2. Okay.
Okay.
Who is Jamie Madrox?
The Multiple Man.
Good job.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Good job.
There we go. Alrighty. And going into Final Jeopardy, in third place, we have Professor Pixel with 2,800. And then in second place, we have LK with 5,900. And Trusty Sidekick is in first with 8,800. Alrighty. The subject of tonight's Final Jeopardy is legacy characters.
Yay.
Legacies of legacies of legacies.
Legacy characters, yes.
Legacy characters.
How much did I have in total? 28?
2,800.
Yep. Okay.
Risk it all.
Alrighty, what else do we have? We have technically everything not named Spider-Man after Endgame. Madrox, the Multiple Man. Jackson got that one right. I guess Shang-Chi made 40 million above the ledger. Also, Shang-Chi wasn't considered a financial bomb because of when it was released and the business that it did. If you know about the tactics behind releasing it when it did, it was actually there to see if people were ready to go back to the box office. And when it made what it was, it showed that it could. It was more like Shang-Chi wasn't supposed to be a $1 billion hit at the time. Disney was testing the waters. It was supposed to be the appetizer that would be the meals that came up.
And the meal was that movie. Pixel, what was the movie that came up after Shang-Chi?
That was Eternals, and it bombed like, yeah, they should have done it the other way.
No, we're thinking of the other one.
Yeah, the one that made the money.
The one that really made the big bucks, the one that told people that it was A-okay to come back to. I'm the one that showed that people are ready for a blockbuster.
What was it called, Pixel?
Yeah, Pixel?
No Way Home?
Oh, you mean Spider-Man!
Yes! Thank you.
Thank you. I was able to get my headphones off just in time.
Yeah, I turned it all the way down too. As I was asking the question, it's like,
listen, I'm used to Eric leading me on. Even Black Cat did it. I thought he was asking to do.
You know what? What happens between you and Eric stays between you and Eric. I don't know if he's leading you on or doing whatever, but Sounds like grooming to me, sir.
Let's
I
get
don't
to
know.
the game, man.
Do we need
Okay.
to call CPS?
I know, right?
Oh gosh.
Do we ever call CPS?
Okay,
Trusty?
so
Well, there was that one time.
exactly. Okay, so everybody's got their bids written down. Evil Black Cat, you put yours in the private chat.
And
I'm
Trusty
not
still walks
playing.
on the line.
What?
Say again. Oh, you're
I'm
not
even
playing.
playing.
What the hell am I thinking? I'm a dumbass. What the fuck am I thinking? Alrighty.
You have Spider-Man on the mind.
Sounds good.
That one time with
Okay,
CPS.
so
I still walk on
the
the line.
thematic. Okay, here's the answer. The thematic and narrative reasons this Bloodhaven crime fighter took his mentor's ID was to prove that he was his own man and no one could be his mentor. Dun 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 dun. I like the song. Dun 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 dun, especially done by Motorhead. Dun 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 dun. Boom boom. All right, pencils down, kids. All right, with 2,800 points, Professor Pixel, what answer did you come up with? Who is Nightwing? Bidding 2,000. You have 4,800 points. You win this with it. Alrighty. And did you get the right answer, LK? And who is Nightwing? And you bid 1,000. Not a lot of not a lot of confidence in that.
Hey, I remember the last time I did Final Jeopardy, so
Okay. And
Not
Trusty,
even based.
who is Nightwing / Dick Grayson, and you took 3,100. So now you have a score of what was 31. So that's 11,900 points. All righty, obviously, Trusty, you win this round. Good job, man.
yeah, congratulations.
I think I wonder if you guys would have gotten that right had I left off Bloodhaven.
That would have made it harder.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
But the problem with it is I actually was thinking, okay, yeah, because I know that's the reason, because they wanted to show that one, Nightwing is his own person. He doesn't want to be Batman. And two, a lot of times in the past, when people put on the other person's costume, it shown that nobody else could be that particular hero. Nobody can be Captain America. It isn't the costume that makes Captain America. It's Steve Rogers. And
What
so I
about
thought,
that story in Captain America 25? It says it's all about the costume.
exactly, which is why I said past, like before all adventures and all that kind of stuff. All right, well,
Yeah, before
congratulations. Let me see. Oh, well, great. I can't find the freaking score sheet. I got so many freaking papers around here now. I put where'd I put the score sheet? Okay. Let's see. Where do we have Trusty at this point? Is this
He's
your
in the far right corner of the screen.
This is my
I know.
fourth time. I was somewhere around 17,000 something, I think, total.
Okay, Trusty. Yeah, I've got to put your scores up there because I only had one for your name. That was 7,900, which would still put you at 8,000, which would put you around the 8,000 mark. So I'm going to go over these again. We're going to have one more next week, and then we're going to go into the tournaments. But you are now sitting at least around 18,000. So you're definitely up there. Professor Pixel, for what I've got, this is your second game?
No, this is my
This
third.
your third game? Okay. And with 4,800, yeah, I need to update these. So I thought I did. Wait, this is the update that I'm looking at. They're freaking hell. Okay. I was like, wait a second, I did update. What's going on here? Professor Pixel had 10,500, and this puts you up to 15,300. And then I have LK. You had 0 on your first turn.
Yeah,
You ended up the day with 0. So
yeah, because I remember betting it
Still-
all, thinking that the
Yeah.
tournament didn't matter.
tournament
Still-
didn't matter. What you gonna do?
Still ahead of Jimmy.
There you go. Jimmy, man.
Yeah.
God bless him.
Yeah. So who
Jen-
else had a Schoolhouse Rock song going through their head throughout the rest of the game?
Oh yeah.
They are
Elbow room, elbow room.
I've had Europe's
I
the
remember
final
that one.
countdown stuck in my head.
The one that gets stuck is with me. It's either there are a few of them. The preamble is one of them. We the people. The other one is and the shot heard around the world was the start of the revolution. The Minutemen were ready on the run. Take your powder, take your gun, report to General Washington.
The nice little picture of
Three is a
them
magic
splashing
number.
King George's tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember
Yes, it
lolly,
is.
lolly, lolly, get your adverbs here. Lolly, 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 get your adverbs.
3 is the magic number is a legitimately good song. I mean, you can actually listen to that out. I'm telling you, it is. Look it up. It is a legitimate good song, even though it has 3, 6, 9 in the middle of it. It is a good song. But yeah, that is pretty.
And of
cool.
course, every name that you can know and everything that you can show.
You know what
and
the
every
one I
place
like-
that you can go. You
I
know
like
they're
the
now.
kind of 1950s
You know
doo-wop
their
of.
nouns.
I think I kind of like the 1950s doo-wop of "I'm a victim of down, 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 down gravity."
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you remember the other ABC educational cartoon? You know,
You're a
what
yuck
happened?
mouth because you don't brush and you
Oh,
make
no.
your teeth like this. They call you that one.
No, Time for Timer. You know,
No, I don't
when
remember.
I got
Oh,
a hankering and a hunk of slice of cheese.
Oh yeah,
a hanker
know.
for a hunk of a slapper
Yeah,
slice of
yeah.
chunka.
Anytime like that.
yeah. They're the same.
Hey,
It's
I'm
the
a
same
wiener.
animation it's
Yeah.
just different. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you need
TV
a
jingle
snack,
karaoke
get a
hour
couple
says
of-
Glenzer.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
get a
Basically,
couple of
dude,
crackers and a slice of cheese, and look, kids, a wagon wheel.
I
That's
remember
right.
that.
We used to have.
Did you guys get the Church of Latter-day Saints at 4:00 in the afternoon?
You mean the commercials?
Yeah, Mr. Robinson, I
Oh, I remember. Yes, yes.
I thought you meant in
went
person.
to
Angle
my
team.
ball, and I've come to confess.
I
Yeah,
just always
no.
remember the sponsored by the Church of Latter-day Saints, the
Yeah.
Mormons.
Right. Who takes a noun and bends it?
Verb, yo, what's happening?
Yeah, that was
But
the
you-
cool one.
That was the thing. We used to have Saturday morning cartoons. That was a reason to
Yep.
get out of bed on Saturday mornings.
Mhm.
Kids today, they don't know. They don't have that anymore.
No.
That is true. And right now, I think Schoolhouse Rock is streamable on Disney Plus.
The thing is, like, kids today have a lot more than what you guys had back then because they have access
have
to
too
everything
much.
you watched, plus everything in the '90s, and then new
True.
stuff coming out today.
Yeah, but there's too much.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. They're overloaded to the point where
Mhm.
they watched what they watched when they were a kid, and then that's it. They don't watch anything older.
Yeah,
one
so they-
thing that people our age, Venkman, you have this a little bit. Pixel would have no idea, but that is a shared experience when it comes to TV viewing or radio listening or so forth. Because there was only with definitely Trusty and myself, LK to a lesser extent, and Venkman, by the time you were out in the world, cable had already expanded the channels.
Cable
But-
didn't hit till I was
It was there.
yeah, but I didn't
But-
have cable until 2001.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
but point being is definitely mainstream society for at least 15 20 years of my life would be down to 3 channels,
Mm-hmm.
and you're maybe
Yeah.
4 if you counted channel 35, which soon became Fox.
My Saturday
Yeah.
mornings
Yeah.
in the 90s was I had UPN and Channel
Mhm.
24. Then I had 18 was like a local station which played the stuff like I played Batman, usually the Warner Brothers stuff.
And
And then
Yeah.
12 was ABC. And then you know what Channel 4 was?
Hmm.
Jack Hanna, thing.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that is why
yeah.
I believe nobody will ever defeat MASH as the highest rated TV show of all time.
Until
Remember
the
that?
last 2 seasons it became all politics.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the only thing I would counter that with in terms of appointment television for that is if you remember how big The Day After was.
Oh yeah, The Day After was huge.
Yeah, but they didn't
Yeah.
beat MASH. I mean, The
MASH.
Day After was huge, but the
Yeah.
last episode of MASH was.
Oh yeah, in
Yeah,
terms of
everybody
I
watched
mean
that,
smashing that, but I just
Yeah.
remembering that still. I still remember that, but yeah, no, hey, I'm a little bit older than you think. I mean, growing up as a kid, yeah, it was
Yeah, you're like you told me you're like
channel
about,
3
what,
was
45 or
NBC.
something. You're in your mid 40s, right?
I'll be 50 this year.
Yeah.
He'll be 50 this year.
I think you're younger than you, isn't he?
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah, he's only a year
channel-
younger than. Yeah, definitely the three of us have that.
Yeah,
shared.
channel 3 was NBC, channel 6 was PBS, channel 10 was I think at the time it was ABC, and 13 was CBS.
Mhm.
We had one independent station at the time, which was channel 40. And I mean, I remember actually when the second and third independent channels came on, I think it was like early to mid 80s. And it was like, oh my God, we've got another channel.
The VHS channels. Because there was like 3 channels, one in the middle, one on either end. It wasn't like okay, here's 35, 36, 37.
So who was the remote in the house?
Whatever kid was there.
Yeah.
That was it. That was, okay, change channel. Oh, wait, hold on. The antenna's out. Here's some tinfoil. Go grab onto the TV.
Yeah.
So we
Right.
Well,
Growing up,
I
I
can
want to watch
go
cable.
better. So my grandfather had a large console TV. He was the first person in our immediate family that had a remote control for the TV. And the remote control, these weren't RF frequency controls like they are now. They worked on sound. So you would hit a button and it would be this like distinct click that the TV would pick up to change the channel. I think because I remember there was a channel up, a channel down, a power off. I don't think there was a volume control on the remote. But I just always remember having fun with that because you would just go click, 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 click.
And stations used to go off the air.
Yep.
Yeah.
Once
They
you
played-
heard
they
the
played the-
national anthem, that was it for the day.
Well, I would remember the one independent channel I mentioned, Channel 40, had Labree's Night Comfort Theater, hosted by. So Labree's was a furniture company. They sold, but their big thing was selling water beds. And so Dave Labree's, the owner of Labree's, hosted Labree's Night Comfort Theater, and it would be some cheesy, sometimes romantic movie at like midnight, and then after that, we signing off until like 7 o'clock in the morning or something.
My granddad would love Saturday nights. They would show the horror film on. I know it wasn't Elvira, but they had that like a cheesy monster host, and that's where I saw Frankenstein and the Bride of the Frankenstein for the first time. I became a movie buff thanks to him, I think, because he put a love of classic movies in me. So
yeah, well,
We had
that and women in prison films. They wanted to go to the drive-in to see a women in prison. Didn't know what to do with me. So
Cage Heat.
yeah,
90s?
something like that. I was it probably was. Well, no, it was in the 70s.
Oh,
Because I was really young, but I'm sitting there watching, naked women run around a prison or something. And,
Sven Gully was the guy in the 90s.
Well,
My
Sven
mom-
Gully is still going.
Yeah,
my
he's still
mom
going.
was
Yeah.
my mom was somebody was kind of dumb about it, because I remember we were watching. She wanted to go see Saturday Night Fever, so okay, she brought us all. If you ever watch the way they marketed Saturday Night Fever, they didn't market it as the vulgar movie that it was. Oh, I broke my pussy finger, which is actually a line in the movie, or any of that kind of stuff.
Sure, that wasn't in Aquaman.
Yeah, right. So anyway, so my mom brings the kids, which at that point in time was just me and my older brother Jack, and they get on. It's all F this, F that, F this. So my mother says, "Oh, you guys can't watch this," and she always brought pillows and blankets just in case we fell asleep anyway. So I was small enough to fit in the back of it. We had like a big car. You remember in the back, you could actually I could lay in the back window and look out the back window. She said, I want you to look out the back window. And Jack had to lay down, but she didn't turn off the sound. They still watched the movie. So I'm hearing you, F you, F you, F you, F you. And behind the movie is some sort of cheerleader film where they're getting naked every 5 freaking minutes. So it's like tits in front of me while I'm hearing F you, F you, F you. Thanks, Mom.
See, more proof that we had a better childhood than you young guys did.
Yeah. Well, and to bring it to
we
bring
have the internet.
Do you remember? Did you have an afternoon cartoon host?
A cartoon? No, it was for us. It was straight up ABC, NBC, CBS. Bill Cosby.
Yeah. Well, no, weekday afternoons on your independent channel. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Channel 40 was Captain Mitch.
Ah.
And he hosted the cartoons every weekday afternoon.
We had Bungles the Clown.
Bill Cosby used to draw Fat Albert with a roller.
Yep.
And he would be like, "Okay, kids, here's the lesson of the day. This pill will get you a date."
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Fat Albert was brilliant.
And this is why I like to say too that like the early 90s were still, I think, like the best era of television, because when cable first came in, then suddenly after the success of TBS, you suddenly had all these major independent stations across the country that wanted to be super stations. And I remember the first time that we got cable, it included WTBS out of Atlanta, WGN out of Chicago, WSBK in Boston, WOR in New York. There might have been one more. And as a baseball fan, oh my God, it was amazing. You got Braves, Cubs, Mets, Red Sox. I mean, during the summer, you had a game every single night.
Yeah.
Nothing was blacked out.
Me and my cousin to watch the Yankees with wearing our baseball gloves like they're going to hit it out of the TV. I don't know why we would do that. Rhaegar is, was it Rhaegar?
Oh, yes.
Mighty Geek Studios saying, we control the horizontal. We control the vertical too. We're
Outer
gonna
Limits.
make a couch potato out
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah. But no, Jackson Rickert, yes, Up All Night on USA was freaking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Love that.
But that lady was good looking.
Yeah.
I
Roxanne Shear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All righty, kids. We turned a 40-minute live stream into a 57-minute live stream. So let's close this down before it becomes an hour. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope you had a great time. Congratulations to Trusty Sidekick. We're going to do one more regular show next week, and then we're going to get to the finales of this particular.
Is that game 4 for me next week?
Say again?
Do I do game 4 next week?
I don't know. I think if you want to, sure, jump in. I'll just take the best scores and 3, and then we'll go with it.
All right.
Okay, kids, because at this point I kind of lost track. In all honesty, I'm trying to write everything down and make sure everybody's where they are. So,
All right, bye, kids.
have a good time. Don't forget to go on over to Ko-Fi, drop $1 in the till. Like to thank everybody who's already done that. To everyone, all of the true believers. Thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
Later, people.
Excel